Hi, this is Linnea with Crystal Delight. I'm going to be showing you some troubleshooting tips, some questions that we get asked a lot or phone calls about and emails questions. The first thing is, when your tool is plugged in, you want it to warm up for about 10 or 15 minutes first. Make sure it's nice and hot. If it's not hot enough, then it doesn't melt the glue on the back to stick to your project. Okay, another thing you want to check is the size of your tip and make sure it matches the size of the crystals you're using. It'll say on the bag of crystals the size. These are a 10SS, and then I'll look on the side of my tool here on the tip, and they're all labeled with the sizes here. So this would be like for a 34SS. So I'd want to find the tip that says 10SS that matches the crystals I'm using. Another tip is to use very light pressure. When you pick up the crystal, you just gently tap it. When you set it on your project, you just gently tap it. It doesn't take very much pressure. If you put too much pressure, it'll tend to get stuck in your tool. So if you are using this and you push down hard here and you pick up the crystal and you push down hard here, or you hold it here too long and you go to pick it up, the crystal is going to be stuck in the tool. It's not going to come out. So what you'll need to do if that happens, and it will happen time to time, is just take your stick pin, you'll put it in the slot in the tool and just push down, and there your crystal, you'll have to help it out a little bit. So there's a slot in the side of your tool here. Can't see it that way. So you just slide the pin in through the slot, and then you just slide it down to help the crystal out. Okay, and another thing that happens sometimes if it starts to stick a lot and you find yourself using the pin a lot to push them out, if you're using it for a long time, the glue does tend to get on the tip, makes it a little bit sticky, have a little bit more trouble with your crystals. You can just get a wire brush. They're really cheap, easy to find. And just brush off the tip of your tool here, and the black sticky stuff will brush right off, and then you're ready to keep going.